Hello. So, as part of boundaries, I did for where boundaries come from. It was a packet I found online. So this is a similar thing. It was designed for group work. Unfortunately, I don't have a group to do it with, so I'm going to try my best to do some of the work. So, section 3, boundary types, physical boundaries. Over this, we'll be looking at the following boundary types: physical, sexual, spiritual, relational, emotional, mental, and legal. Let's see. You may want to come back to this page when you've completed this workbook and explore these additional boundary types together. Are there any areas in your life affected by boundaries? So for me, I say relational, emotional, and mental is my biggest areas. Physical boundaries include your body, home, workspace, your purse, or your wallet. What other types of things can you include in your list of physical boundaries? Well, I think actually the above covers just about everything. Everything in your house and physical space is part of your physical boundaries, really. So they said, what are some ways that the boundaries listed above could be violated? And what can you do to enforce them? So, how can it be violence? A purse, your friends can go through it without your permission. What you can do to enforce is to remind them to ask and not just leave your purse unattended. Another way that these kind of boundaries can be violated is touching stuff when I ask them not to. It was supposed to be a group activity, so then it says, with your group members, ask the following questions about items. What can you do to enforce it? Column. How may choose to record some of the answers on a separate sheet. So I think with physical boundaries, it would be reminding people of your boundaries, enforcing them that way. If they keep coming forward, move yourself, step back and say, hey, With respect to the body, boundary violations would not only include touching someone who does not want to be touched, but it also includes getting too physically close to someone when interacting with them. This is called the intimate space. The diagram below shows an example of various levels of personal space, including this personal level of, so you have personal space, your intimate space, which is like right up, personal space, social. So this is the diagram that they have. And then they have a group activity, which I can't do because it does require more than one person. But it says, if your group chooses, try the following exercise. Choose one person to lead this activity. Get into groups of 2. Try to choose someone you do not know well. Each pair stays facing each other about 5 feet apart. Have a person close their eyes and stand still while person B walks slowly and quietly towards them. Have person A stop when person he or she feels that the other person has gotten too close, and then switch roles. What did you notice? And did you learn anything? So I actually did this for one of my psychology classes. We had the person close their eyes and move forward, and see how big or how different personal boundaries can be. And when you close your eyes, you can almost feel them in your intimate space, so you have to be like, no, yeah. And then it says some people have much smaller areas of personal space of their own. For example, a close talker. So it's all about your level. So if someone else is a close talker and they're like this close talk, just remind them, be like, hey, I'm personally would like it if you'd step back. Most people will respect that. So thanks for watching.